I do not know if you can see this thing that's on my TV right now, but it is a Craigslist ad. And in case you can't see it, because I'm not sure how it's going to show up on the video, it says, "To the gentleman who was looking for GameCube at 12 Sanders," that's a street here in Bozeman, "I found it. Come on by to look at it." That gentleman is me. And I responded to that ad this morning. And I have that GameCube. I'm going to show it to you in this pickup video. That's a little spoiler. But this box that came from that, it has turned what was a pretty decent haul pickup video to a absolutely spectacular one. So let's just get right started to where we left off after last pickup video. I took duplicates and a bunch of CDs and a ton of stuff to Hastings. And instead of getting cash, I got credit. Because I learned that Hastings sells eBay gift cards. And this is going to help immensely on the TurboGrafx 16 Quest. These are three $25 eBay gift cards, which will be used to bring a TurboGrafx into this apartment, controller in my hand for the first time in my life. It's going to happen. Now, I got just over $100 in credit, but only $75 in eBay gift cards. That's because while I was walking around that damn store for the hour and a half it took them to process my buyback, I found they had a used copy of Uncharted 4. And they were doing 30% off used video games Memorial Day weekend. So it brought Uncharted 4 down to $38.50. The irony is, it's still trading back to Hastings for $40. So I'm half tempted to take it back to Hastings today, get the $40.25 credit, put it on eBay, and when this thing hits $30 later this year around Black Friday, get it then. But we'll see. That may or may not happen. GameStop was also doing a Memorial Day sale, and I got a couple of things. I got the Life is Strange limited edition for the PS4. It has the music soundtrack and a 32-page art book. That was $20. And they were doing sales on their retro games, one of which I cannot find right now. But here's one, Legend of Dragoon. Didn't come with the case, unfortunately, and so I think I'm going to take it back. I've got the receipt right here. It showed the case in the picture, but no case. The other one, I have no idea what I did with it. Oh, here it is. Final Fantasy IX did come with the case. And the disc, I believe, have been resurfaced, but they look alright. Very minimal scratching. Always check disc 1, because most players don't make it past disc 1, and it looks fine. And it also came with a manual. Case has a small crack right here. The back is got a couple scratches, but just fine. This, great. This, not so much. I'm going to check on eBay just in case I can find a case manual only for this, and then maybe buy it. Otherwise, it's probably going back to GameStop today or tomorrow. What I paid for this, Final Fantasy IX was $7.55, Legend of Dragoon was $6.04. So it was a pretty good sale. It's just, I don't want disc only on the Legend of Dragoon. Alright, now let's move to Monday. Monday, I got another hit from giving out my card at garage sales. It was the same guy that I got those Metal Gear Solid PS2 games for. And for $60, I scored 4 Super Nintendo games. They are SimCity, which is the only one I didn't have, and I'm going to recoup cost and then some on the rest. A great pristine copy of Super Mario Kart. Once again, Star Fox, a nice copy, and Super Mario World. These will probably replace the three I have in my collection. They're really nice shape. Also, in that lot, and here's where I believe I'm going to recoup some costs. Those weren't in it. Those were something else. Put that over there. I've got strategy guides for Final Fantasy 7 and 8, both in really good condition. This one's going for around $30 on eBay for the Final Fantasy 7, so it may be going towards the Project TurboGrafx. Really nice shape. Final Fantasy 8's not going for as much. Ironically, probably the one game I need a strategy guide for. There's only one thing I missed in Final Fantasy 7. I didn't get the final... what was that summon? I forgot what it was, but it was when you get the materia out of Cid's rocket. I didn't get the code right, so you have like 2 minutes to put in the proper code, and I whiffed it. But hey, I think this one had a poster that got ripped out, so that's even less value there. But the big part of this lot. Oh, there were also two Nintendo Powers from the SNES era. One cover had Mortal Kombat 3. The other one had Donkey Kong Country 2. I've already traded those off for something else I'm about to show you here in just a bit. But the big part of this lot that this guy gave me, this Sega Dreamcast arcade stick in absolutely pristine condition. It's an official stick. It's got a spot for the VMU memory card that you slide in right there and put it there. Clicky, nice buttons. Classic Game Room did a review on this, and he said the bottom gets scratched up because it moves around. There's not a scratch on this one. It's beautiful. He also said in that video this was import only, and I'm not sure if that's correct, but they are going for a nice price on eBay. I don't think I want to ship this though, because I would hate for it to break. I'd hate for this thing to break off. I'm not an expert in shipping, so I may try to sell it locally. I may hold on to it. Alright, also in that lot were two really nice Super Nintendo controllers. Very nice, not dirty at all. This guy takes care of his stuff. Takes real good care of his stuff. And he's got two other things that I'm kind of interested in. One is a Halo Edition, limited edition original Xbox with the controller. It's still in the box. And the box looks like it just got pulled off the shelf. It's absolutely gorgeous. Got 8 minutes. We have to rush through this. Alright, the trade. Yeah, let's do the trade. Bam! Sega Saturn. I traded, let's see, I gave him a gold N64, which used to be down here on the shelf. One controller, gold N64 controller, that the stick was busted. And what else did I give him? A couple games. I traded the Pest Terminator game that I got in NES lot a couple weeks ago. Anyway, Sega Saturn with all the hookups and one controller right there. I'm now a Saturn owner. I'm going to get one of those action replay cards. I'm going to import some cool games. I'm going to try to find cheap copies of Knights. Knock on wood. Not going to happen. But that's what I'm hoping for. Alright, moving on. Alright. I went out Friday a little bit. There were a couple Friday G sales, so after work I hit them. So here's what I got from that excursion. That was from Goodwill, I'll show you. This was the Wii Sports, Mario Kart Wii, and Michael Jackson The Experience. 3 for $5, I got that at a G sale. Then, this was from Goodwill. Another Wii Sports Resort, but inside was another Wii Sports. Oh wait, that's Wii Sports Resort, and Wii Sports is in the case right there. So, got that. And the big pickup, where's it at? Here it is. $1.49. It was on the shelf. Boom. Castlevania Symphony of the Night. $1.49. Not a scratch on the jewel case. Disc. Perfect. Manual. It's like it was never played. Just perfect. Absolute perfect condition from that Goodwill. So happy. Alright, moving on. Oh, it's like last time when I sat in this position. So much stuff. Put that over there. Garage sales from yesterday. I got this Wii for $5, and I haven't really looked. I made sure all the hookups were there. Because last time I bought a $5 Wii at a garage sale, it was missing power cable and the sensor bar. Nice. None of the door hinges are still there, but just a white Wii. It has another copy of Wii Sports in it. Once again, these are still trading in for $8-10. Base, sensor bar, all the hookups. There's a nunchuck. Looks like just a regular controller, no Motion Plus, and a Sony DVD remote. Okay. So I think, I can get something for that. I heard GameStop's also selling eBay gift cards, so that may be what's going to happen to that. Other garage sale pickups from yesterday. I picked up some CDs. They were 5 for $1, once again for Hastings trade-in credit. As long as I get $25 worth of stuff and get another card, I'll spend $1 on a few CDs. I bought some ties for work. These guys selling ties for 50 cents. I bought 6 because I like good ties. I've become a big fan of ties ever since I started having to wear them at work. All right. Let's just go through here. Once again, this is for Hastings buyback. For $5, I got Frozen and Wanted on Blu-ray. Wanted still sealed, hadn't even come out. Frozen still has the digital code inside, so I'm going to hope I can redeem that. And then these two are going to buy back at Hastings for Project TurboGrafx. Huge score from yesterday. I really didn't think anything of this score, but turns out it's a really good score. I asked the lady about old video games. She's like, yeah, sure. And she comes out with this. I see 5 DS cases and this, so I'm like, all right. Unfortunately, the only game is Zelda Phantom Hourglass. Well, I mean, unfortunately. But it's in there, complete manual in the cart. But these other cases were all no carts. My Sims is empty. Force Unleashed is empty. The big I'm sad about, Kirby Superstar Ultra empty, and Mario Kart DS empty as well. But good cases if I come across the games. And this thing here is it's just a regular Nintendo DS Lite, okay, with a pink stylus for some reason. Inside is Imagine Wedding Designer is the cart inside. No power. Let's see if it works. Well, it is out of juice anyway. I'll try to hook. I don't have a power. I have one, but I don't have one on me. Anyway, for the DS Lite in this really nice leather case, 4 empty DS cases, and a complete Zelda Phantom Hourglass, I paid $1. Okay. I'll take it. A copy of Silent Hill 4: The Room for the original Xbox. Just disc only. I paid $2 for that. I know I'm going a little fast. I've got to. That one I'll do last. Okay. Sealed copy of Toy Commander for Dreamcast. And that is what I paid. If you can see it, $0.25. That is what I paid. Sealed. Case is a little cracked. But I asked, like, you have any other video games other than Dream? I didn't know I had that one. I thought it was just a CD. There it is. And, okay. Let me take a drink. Because now we're getting to the part where this comes into play. Alright? So here's where, this is a pretty nice haul. I'll admit, a cheap copy of Uncharted, Final Fantasy IX, the Castlevania Symphony of the Night, the pretty nice SNES cases, Zelda Phantom Hourglass for $1. Alright. So I go to this address, and they have some Wii stuff sitting out. And there's only one game I pick up. I already have it, but I've got it as part of a bundle with a controller. So I thought I'd pick up Fling Smash for the Wii. And then behind that, I see a little basket on the ground with other Wii games, so I sift through it, and I find DS games in there. And in that little cart, or basket, was Pokemon Soul Silver and Pokemon Platinum version. So I asked how much she wanted for games, and they said 50 cents each. So $1.50 for Fling Smash and the two Pokemon DS games, which was a great deal. But I asked about other games. Do you have any other video games? And they tell me a story of this girl that they knew. The woman of the house was working on campus, and she helped this girl out because she flunked out of a class, and she's getting kicked out of the university. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. Long story short, 4 years ago this happened, and they still had her stuff. And they were sick of it. She never contacted them, nothing. So they're like, I know she has a Nintendo in there. What are we holding on to it still? Let's sell it. So I'm like, here we go, score time. It didn't happen. They looked through her stuff. He's like, you know what? I was going through a bin of her old clothes, and I got sick of looking at it, and I threw it away. And I'm pretty sure the Nintendo was in there. I took it all to the dump. Oh, I was... What? He's like, yeah, I know there was a Nintendo in there, and there was a GameCube in there, and I took it to the dump. So I'm like, oh my god. This is why I go to garage sales, because I don't want to go to the dump. It's good stuff. So I wake up this morning saying I gotta make a video and stuff and get, show everybody my pickups. And then I go to Craigslist and I see this ad. It's on in the video game section of the Bozeman Craigslist. To the gentleman who was looking for GameCube at 12 Saunders, I found it. Come by and look at it. Now, before I get into what I found there, to the 5 or 6 other dudes who claim to be me, who respond, because she posted this 22 hours ago, I didn't see it until about 2.5 hours ago. So I saw this 20 hours after she posted it, probably while I was out still G-selling yesterday. I was still, on my game, doing my thing, when she posted this, when she found the box. And I got there. Like, I responded real quick, like, it's me, I was one at your house, I was the very large guy with a bald head and a St. Louis Cardinals hat. That was me. And I hopped in the shower, because I didn't take a shower yesterday. It was a little stinky. So I hopped in the shower, out of my shower, I'm like, man, somebody got it. Somebody said, well, he's not there, I got cash right now. Somebody went to this address and said, I'll buy it, I want it. So I go to her house, ring the doorbell about 8:45 this morning. And she's like, I knew you'd come by. I've got 5 or 6 messages, other people saying, oh, that's me, I'll be by right now. Or, oh, no, I'll buy it right. People saying, seeing this ad and saying, I'll take it. Trying to jump me. Trying to get in front of me. Trying to take advantage of my work. trying to reap the rewards of the work I put in. And she, to her undying credit, said, nope, I know he'll be by. That's why she said, come by, look at it. Not call me, not email me, just come by the house. That's what she told me. So I go out into her garage and, hold on. I gotta make a little room. How much time? Oh, we have to go through this. Oh, this box is coming apart. Okay, we'll just have to make it work. Oh, oh goodness. So let's just get to it. There is our friend, the purple lunchbox. Inside, for the third week in a row, I have found a copy of Super Smash Bros. Melee, which was good because the case is right there. No manual. I have had to find a complete Melee, but the disc-only copy of Melee sold for $50 on eBay. Now I've got 2 disc case-only copies. I've got this Super Nintendo, very yellowed, old Super Scots. Okay, don't know who you are, Scott, but thank you. I have got Sega Dreamcast. This is the first time I'm going through this box. I'm not even sure what everything's in here. What's in the Dreamcast? Air Force Delta is the disc in the Dreamcast, as my thing's going to sleep over here, so that's alright. We've read the Craigslist ad. Dreamcast looks in decent shape. Pretty good shape. Alright, now let's go. This Game Boy Advance thing, it's only got 2 memory cards. I believe GameCube, like Mad Catz or memory cards for GameCube, it looks like. But nothing else in there. Alright, let's just hit it. Shadow the Hedgehog for GameCube. Disc only. Metroid Prime, didn't have it for GameCube, disc only. It's a little scratch, but GameCube plays those type of games. Sonic Heroes for the Xbox, complete. Sonic Adventure DX Director's Cut, disc only inside there. Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Ah, complete. I think. Let's see what manual this is. Yep, that's the manual. Nice. Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I sold one I got last summer for about $22-23. This one's disc only. Good shape. So disc and case only. Boom! Wind Waker! Awesome! Complete! Disc is lovely! Oh yeah! Luigi's Mansion. Disc only inside. Looking good. Looking good. Tak and the Power of Juju. Disc only inside. And nice. Sonic Colors for the Wii. Complete. The case for Pokemon Soul Silver. Awesome. Yes. Yes. Dreamcast Dead or Alive 2. So you can, it is in there. Yes, it is. And it is lovely. And that's not too bad either. Army Men, Sarge's Heroes for the Dreamcast. No cover or manual, but in its proper case. Random cable. Virtua Tennis for the Dreamcast. Just disc. Soul Calibur disc only for the Dreamcast. Sonic Adventure for the Dreamcast. Sydney 2000 for the Dreamcast. Disc in its proper case but no manual or cover. There's a case for Air Force Delta. No manual or cover but in its case. Tomb Raider: The Last Revelation. Whoever this person was who they cleaned out our dorm room, she didn't like manuals and covers, apparently. She didn't like manuals. Maybe that's why she had to get kicked out of school. She didn't like to read. all the manuals are gone for everything. Oh, she picked up this from Goodwill 4 years ago. Resident Evil Code Veronica. Oh yeah, it's in there. Disc 1. Is there a disc 2? Shit. Oh well, this guy's cover. And, hey look, another copy of Toy Commander. There's a Mad Catz GameCube controller. That is a Nintendo official GameCube controller. This is another Mad Catz GameCube controller. A black Nintendo GameCube controller. Another Mad Catz GameCube controller. Soul Fighter for the Dreamcast. Here's the Dreamcast controller with a VMU. And let's see. Another disc. No, that's just a case. USB. I don't know what that's for. Random Ethernet cords. That. No, I showed that. I believe that's. I mean, looks like all the hookups are here. At least for the GameCube and Dreamcast. I don't think there's anything in here for the Super Nintendo. But, yeah. To the gentleman, ask. Ask and you will receive. And if you're nice enough, if you're a cool enough cat, they won't give it to the first random dude who's like, yeah, that's... Hey, dudes who responded to this Craigslist ad who responded with, oh, thank you for finding that. That's me. I'll be right over. What the fuck were you going to do when you showed up at her door and you weren't 450 pounds of bald-headed Cardinal fan? Huh? What the fuck were you going to do? Do I look like I blend in? Oh yeah, I know him. He sent me over to pick it up for him. He couldn't. He had to go do something else. Huh? So long story short, too late. It's a 28-minute video. $20 for this box. Boom. $20. Boom. Put in work, and you shall reap the rewards. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go through this stuff some more. I'm ecstatic that this paid off. I'm giddy. Thanks for watching. Like, thumbs up, subscribe if you want or don't. It's all good. I'll see you next time, which this is the best garage sale season I've had in a long time. Probably ever. I'm glad I can bring it to you. I'm certainly glad I can bring it in here. Take care, y'all. See you later. Peace out. All that jazz. Beep.